Welcome to News Mongolia, where we bring you the latest stories and updates from across the nation and beyond. I'm Batsir Namshar. For our top stories. Russian President Vladimir Putin arrives in Mongolia for official visit. Mongolians residing in Nottingham promote nomadic culture through innovative initiatives. Products for children's food will be supplied by local production. For the news, stay tuned. On September 2nd, President Vladimir Putin of the Russian Federation arrived in Mongolia for an official state visit. At the Pointe International Airport, President Putin was received by Mongolia's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Batsitsik Batmuch, the Russian ambassador to Mongolia, Yevsikov Alexei, and other high-ranking officials.
The visit included a ceremonial welcome at Sukhbatır Square in Ulaanbaatar, where Mongolian President Khurelsukh Okhna greeted the President Putin. The ceremony featured a tribute to the statue of Chinggis Khan. Following a public reception, Presidents Putin and Khurelsukh held a private meeting to discuss bilateral issues and potential areas for cooperation. This visit highlights the ongoing relationship between Mongolia and Russia, established by signing the Treaty on Friendly Relations and Comprehensive Strategic Partnerships in 2019. Diplomatic relations between the two nations began on November 5, 1921, with embassies in Ulaanbaatar and Moscow opening the following year in 1922. In recent years, trade turnover between Mongolia and Russia has seen various levels of exchange. As of December 2014, trade between the countries amounted to 1.6 billion USD, with Mongolia importing 1.5 billion USD worth of goods and exporting 61.6 million USD. Russian investment in Mongolia between 1990 and 2014 was 297 million USD, accounting for 2.1% of Mongolia's total foreign direct investment during that period. Educational exchanges have also been notable, with 2,760 Mongolian students attending Russian universities from 2000 to 2013. Additionally, the agreement on reciprocal visa-free travel, effective from September 3, 2014, permits citizens of both countries to travel and transit without a visa for up to 30 days. In 2019, bilateral trade turnover was recorded at 315.6 million USD, with Mongolia exporting goods valued at 25.9 million USD and importing 289.5 million USD worth of goods from Russia.
The Nomadic World Culture Festival, a significant event aimed at introducing the nomadic way of life and its deep-rooted connection between humans and nature to a global audience, was recently held. This festival not only showcases the intangible cultural heritage of nomadic civilizations, but also fosters cultural cooperation and mutual understanding between different cultures.
The event emphasizes the development of a creative cultural production and cultural tourism, highlighting the uniqueness of nomadic traditions. Mongolians residing across the globe are actively promoting their rich cultural heritage in various ways. In Nottingham, England, a group of Mongolian expatriates has taken innovative steps to preserve and share their native culture. They have constructed traditional Mongolian homes or gers to introduce and celebrate the distinctiveness of their culture and history. This initiative traces its roots back to 2019 when Singhe Narntsak began promoting Mongolian culture under a contractual agreement. Building on this foundation, Just Stewart Ltd was established in 2020 under English law, and it has been successfully operating ever since, playing a crucial role in preserving and promoting Mongolian culture in the UK. We have set up 3 gers. The purpose of our activity is to promote Mongolian tradition and heritage to foreigners as well as to Mongolian youth living in the UK. In Nottingham, there are around 100 Mongolians who have lived and worked here for more than 20 years. In addition, I have been conducting my gear yurt business for more than 5 years.
We are planning to establish a gear camp or yurt camp for children, where children of the Mongolian diaspora living in the UK can learn more about Mongolian traditions and customs. This part of our activity is not for commercial purposes.
Hi, I'm Sarah and I'm a proud Mongolian girl. I have 3 siblings. I have two brothers and 1 sister, and my dad's Mongolian and my mum's English. In the winter and stuff, when we don't have guests here, we love the Mongolian yurts. It's great accommodation. It feels like home. I love it. It's great.
In addition to creating a Mongolian cultural center, these passionate people have collaborated with local secondary schools to implement comprehensive programs that teach the history and traditions of Mongolian nomadic culture. These lessons are conducted within the authentic setting of Mongolian homes, providing students with a unique and immersive learning experience. As part of their efforts, the group also plans to introduce a small number of livestock, including sheep, goats, cows, and horses, to further enrich this cultural exchange.
Now let's take a look at Mongolia's current affairs.
In addition, 7,907 children aged 2 to 5 years will attend 38 state-owned and 3 private kindergartens within the district. Since 2016, 11 schools, 21 kindergartens, and 14 dormitories have been put into operation in the education sector. Moreover, on the eve of 2024 to 2025 academic year, 2.5 billion MNT worth of equipment was provided to kindergartens and schools. Children's buses were supplied to 9 district schools, and all teachers in the education sector received laptops. Additionally, it is preliminarily estimated that 217.9 thousand heads of livestock will be used for food, and 330.7 thousand heads of livestock will be supplied to the market during the 2024 to 2025 period. Furthermore, to stabilize meat and meat product shortages and price increases during spring, the province plans to reserve 100 tons of meat, according to the Hovd Province's Food and Agriculture Department. In the future, the number of herder households and the number of livestock grazing in specially protected state areas, border zones, and specially designated grazing areas will be determined, and professional organizations will focus on preparing hay and fodder reserves for the province and SUMs. Specifically, about 52% of food supplies will be sourced from the local area, about 15% from other provinces and the capital, and the remainder from imports. The province's Department of Education, Culture, and Science conducted a detailed and accurate survey of the prices and costs of food products and raw materials used in school and kindergarten meal production and services, and provided advice to schools and kindergartens that purchase food products at high prices. In the province, 7 schools and 11 kindergartens have their own experimental and vegetable plots and greenhouses where they grow their vegetables. For example, they have grown tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, spinach, potatoes, carrots, and green onions. These organizations have shown that it is possible to develop vegetable farms and use the vegetables such as sea buckthorn, fruits, and berries they grow in children's meal production to meet the demand for raw materials. This not only influences price stability but also encourages financial audits and monitoring every year. Additionally, the province's Department of Education, Culture, and Science has conducted a baseline survey on milk consumption and mineral intake of general education school students, and has participated in the Supporting Learning Through Equity project, implemented with grants from the Global Partnership for Education International Organization. As part of this, preparatory work has been completed to conduct an initial survey for the breakfast program, which supports the health of middle and high school students.
Now let's shift our focus to the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. You're watching News Mongolia. Now it's time to take a look at the weather forecast for Mongolia and the world major cities. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you tomorrow with more news and updates. Goodbye.